Hello gamers, Pet here, welcome to Gaming Talk episode number 8. It's 24 March 2015 and last week's episode, this one is going to be a little bit weird. Normally this show it's about, Gaming Talk, talking about the games that we are currently playing. It's not about the past, it's not about the future, kind of about what's, we are currently doing, playing and whatever. Thinking about changing that a bit, considering that last week we talked about the Paradox Interactive DLC model, the publisher that and a developer that's doing Crusader Kings 2, Europa Universalis 4, and so on. Anyway, this Friday was while I was playing Heroes of the Storm. That's what I'm playing right now, by the way, Heroes of the Storm, which has been for the past couple of weeks actually. My PSU unit failed, the power source unit, the one that's giving you electricity to the components on your PC. And it was kind of a weird fail, like the PC shut down, even that the fans were still going on. I was like, okay. There was also kind of a weird smell in the room because of that, some kind of not really burnt plastic, but some kind of, like a little bit of medical smell, like component or something. It's kind of hard to figure it out. So I basically had to order, a new PSU unit, which was a little bit annoying because I was kind of hoping to, hold some of the money I have. So kind of half of my budget went away on the PSU unit and so on. But anyway, first let's talk about Heroes of the Storm actually, because there is a new week and this week we are going to get a new patch. The reason why I'm talking about this is that this is what I'm currently playing and I want to talk a little bit about, the Heroes of the Storm. So this week we are getting a new hero rotation. Of course, there are 7 heroes that are going to be free each week. We have Malfurion, Vala, Arthras, Kerrigan, Anubarak, finally Nazeebo and Thrall. Nazeebo if you reach player level 12 and Thrall if you reach level 15, which is a little bit exciting for me because Arthas, I remember Arthas being very fun, and I was heavily considering into buying Arthas plus a skin for money. He has like a super badass skin, and then Anub Arak also seemed like a really fun hero, but again I don't want to spend 10,000 gold on hero that I might not enjoy. So this week I will have time to test him fully, and if I like it I will buy Anubarak. I have 14,000 gold right now, so I can buy 2 heroes that cost 7,000, or one with 10,000 and then keep the other gold for Arthas or whatever. I'm also thinking about getting Sergeant Hammer because that's really fun and I really enjoy playing specialist heroes. Nazeebo also seemed fun, so I'm going to give him a couple of more goes this next week. And Thrall, I was a little bit like, I prefer other heroes than Thrall anyway. Fun thing about Heroes of the Storm is that this week we are also going to get a new battlegrounds, a new interface, and a new hero, Sylvanas, which I'm really excited about her because she's looking like an assassin hero with her bow and so on. I believe she will do some damage, but she's a specialist hero with a trait that actually disables a mercenary or a building. If you are shooting the mercenary, that mercenary is going to be disabled. If you are shooting a building, that building is going to be disabled. And this is the thing, I kind of like playing specialist heroes overall, so that's going to be nice. I'm actually planning on buying her with cash because I don't want to spend 15,000 gold on a hero on launch day, and I really want to play her. So anyway, I will have to see exactly. So this is what I've been playing so far, Heroes of the Storm, a lot, and I'm getting better and better at the game, and I'm planning on starting on doing some, learn Heroes of the Storm with Pet like I did with Dota 2, some guides, some overviews and so on. And in 2 days we will finally have Pillars of Eternity, this is why I'm kind of not starting any new games. The downside is that by this time I was planning on having my review for Far Cry 4 ready, my review for Dying Light ready, but I kind of didn't manage. I recorded the Far Cry 4 review, only that it is the old problem that I always said. If I write things down, it's good because in a way I have a script. On the downside is that the video seems very scripted, like me reading stuff and not me talking naturally like I'm doing right now. Like I do grammar mistakes, my accent is different, which is kind of what makes the videos in a way more interesting for some people, because it's me saying. But when we have a review like that, that's I'm reading it, it kind of makes things a little bit more like in a way. So I have to kind of re-record everything, but I couldn't do it. I had a pretty good run this Thursday when I recorded 5 videos. Some came out Thursday, some came out Friday, and I was like, yeah, this was a good day. And then bam, the PSU unit failed, and now bam, it's Tuesday already. It's almost 1 week since I haven't put down a video, and I'm already disappointed about everything. So anyway, about this PSU unit, I recorded some videos with my PC before the cleaning and after the cleaning. So as you can see here, this is how my PC is looking before putting down everything, and you can see that there are a lot of there's a lot of dust there, and that's my old power source. That's kind of it was pretty cheap, and look at the dust. Look how the dust is over there, and I sometimes clean it when it's above, and this is a Corsair 650 tower, which is cool because you can get up the filters for the fans, and look how you can see the dust there, which is in a little bit. I clean it, but not as often as I should. So since I had to take down the power unit, I decided, okay, I will buy an air dust spray that's going to blow up air, and I'm going to try to clean up everything. So that's what I've been doing for the past 3 hours. And this is my old DVD writer, which kind of failed. Again, you can see a lot of dust there. And the cool thing about this tower is that it's pretty spacey. And this is the spray. It's blowing up air pretty fast, and I kind of consumed all that spray, and the spray costed about 12 euros. So it's almost all done. Then as you can see in this video, I already pulled down the video card because I cleaned that separately, and you can see there my motherboard. You can see my hard drives there, and my bad cable management. Again, more dust. It's pretty roomy with this. I got this case like 2 years ago when I bought this new video card, which was too long for my old tower, and I was like, oh, screw this, I'm going to buy a case. Like I never kind of had money to buy the best things. I mean, not even the best things, but things that should be a little bit closer to the best. I always kind of got stuff in the lower end, and I always had problems like not enough stuff. In a way, I was planning on doing this video with me about a history of the PCs that I had, but I think I'm going to do that in other video, because for me to do that, I kind of need to prepare a little bit better with pictures, and I still have kind of all my old PCs around. 2 of them, I have the cases. The case for the third I already gave away, but I do have the 4th case and whatever. Some old components I've already sold. And this is the PSU unit that I got. It's called the Super Flower, or whatever it's called, Leadex, and it's modular. It wasn't really that expensive, a little bit, about 120 euros. And for a modular, a 650 watts modular power source, that's kind of good. It's having a 92 efficiency and about 80 plus gold certification. So this is, and the reviews that I wrote were pretty good. The downside is that the SATA cables are kind of stiff. It was a little bit hard for me to put those cables on the hard drive, so I kind of had to move the hard drives on topper, to make the space between the hard drives a little bit larger, so the cable can actually turn. But anyway, I kind of managed to do everything, right. And the cool thing about this power source is that it's coming with those 2 bags, I mean, which you can use for other stuff. It had the cables in the black one, and this power source came in the white thing. And this is how the power source is looking. It has those white LEDs out there, and you know, surprisingly everything worked right from the start. On the downside, one thing didn't work, and that was the sound. Like I got no sound on, and I was like, "What the hell is going on? Did I pulled like a cable from the sound card?" You know? And then turns out that I connected the sound to the motherboard jacks and not the sound card jacks. So it took me like 10 minutes to find that out. But overall, I've been using this PC for almost 2 hours, and it's working. So I didn't jinx this. I do expect, you know, the Murphy's law whenever you're working with a PC in general. I always expect Murphy's laws to, you know, fiddle around and, you know, mess things up, because anyway, that's how things go. Anyway, in the meantime, another thing that was cool, these power shoes, you know, besides only being 120 euros, which is not really, it's some money. It's not really that cheap, especially for, you know, me, especially for living in Romania. But it came with this battery that I can, you know, charge phones. It only has like one input, one USB input, so I can only charge one thing at a time. But it's actually really cool, because I kind of needed something like this, and I just charged my phone to see. It worked pretty nicely overall. So another thing that I ordered is a new DVD writer that. You saw the old one, me putting the old one, because the old one kind of start making stuff. Like at one point I had the World of Warcraft DVD inside, you know, the making of DVD, because I wanted to watch it. And I turned on my PC. It didn't work. I mean, it tried to read it, but anyway, I forgot. I left the DVD inside. And in one morning I turned on the PC, and I don't hear the beep, the sound. I was like, what the hell is going on? And after like 30 seconds, while I come back from the kitchen with the coffee, and it still didn't boot it up. Like, what the hell is going on? Oh shit. And then I looked at the DVD-ROM. It was, you know, the light was on, and he was trying to read the stupid DVD, and that's why the thing didn't boot it up. So I just pulled the whole thing and ordered a new one. It's on the other room. I also ordered some new Sennheiser earplugs, you know, hard for me to think, headset for, you know, smaller ones to hear stuff, because the older Sennheiser still work after almost 3 years. Actually, I usually always went, you know, one pair per year because they kind of worked bad, and Sennheiser was good, and I said, okay, let's just do an upgrade, and I might do a review on some other time. Anyway, this was gaming talk for this week, even that we kind of didn't talk about the games that much, but I guess that when it comes to PC is gaming, because it's your rig. It's still related to the thing that we have in common, the thing that we love, you know, the PC in general, and then games that we play on this PC. So I think it was still a little bit related. So anyway, thanks for watching this. See you soon. Goodbye.